So you've created your Fritzing circuit here, or I have, and if you want to make a circuit diagram from that, there's a couple of steps you have to do. First, click on the schematic here, which is pretty easy to find because you see this circuit diagram symbol of a resistor. And you notice that Fritzing auto sort of populates this space with circuit diagram symbols and wires all over the place. So you essentially have to clean it up, which is kind of a good exercise in understanding the circuit anyway. So there's some tools you can use to do that. If you click on any of the components, you'll notice that you can just kind of drag them around, and that's a good first step. So I'm just going to drag this R1 over here, and if I right-click on that resistor, I can look at different options to move it. Actually, no, scratch that. Just click on it, and then in the lower left corner, there's this rotate button. You can click that, and I'm going to click it twice so it lines up the way I want to. So this actually lines up pretty well with the G. I haven't checked, but yeah, that is correct. The G for pin 3 in the PWM. So we're going to do the same thing with the labels for these, because obviously this is upside down. So on these, you should be able to just rotate them as well. No, that's not it. I'm going to undo that. This one, I think you right-click the text, and now you can rotate it. And you can also move these to wherever it's most clear. So I'm going to do that now with all 3 resistors. Get them lined up the best I can. And I'll do the same again with the labels for each resistor. That looks much better. Now, as you may recall from the written lesson, circuit diagrams should be as simple and clean and clear as possible. So the next thing we want to do is we want to clean up these wires and make sure that they're not just going over any elements or components if we can avoid it, and also try to make them have horizontal and vertical lines only where we can. So to do that, you can just drag things around. And it can be a little finicky, but it does work. So this isn't ideal, but it is a decent representation of a circuit diagram.